If you've ever come across the phrase, "as above, so below," chances are it sparked curiosity, making you wonder if there's a deeper meaning to it. Well, you're not alone. This ancient phrase has echoed through time, from ancient Egypt to modern mysticism, and it holds a wisdom that connects the cosmos to our everyday lives. But what is the real meaning behind "as above, so below"? Is it just some mystical mantra, or does it hold profound insights that can shape our understanding of life, the universe, and ourselves? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the history, interpretations, and personal applications of this powerful phrase. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of like-minded seekers. Let's explore the wisdom together. If this topic resonates with you, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our future deep dives. The origins of "as above, so below." The phrase "as above, so below" originates from Hermeticism, a spiritual, philosophical, and esoteric tradition that has its roots in ancient Egypt. It was famously articulated in the Emerald Tablet attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, an ancient figure often associated with wisdom and knowledge. The full inscription reads, "That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, to accomplish the miracle of the one thing." This ancient text suggests a connection between the microcosm, the small, the individual, and the macrocosm, the universe or divine. In other words, everything is interconnected, from the stars in the sky to the thoughts we have within our minds. The phrase is a reminder that there's a direct relationship between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, and understanding one can lead to understanding the other. The Emerald Tablet has been regarded as a key text in alchemy and mysticism, revered by great thinkers and mystics throughout history, including Isaac Newton and Carl Jung. The phrase "as above, so below" encapsulates the core teaching of Hermeticism, the belief in the unity and interconnectedness of all things, both seen and unseen. The esoteric meaning: understanding the connection between the macrocosm and microcosm. At its core, "as above, so below" speaks to the idea that the universe is a reflection of everything within it. The macrocosm, the entire universe, is reflected in the microcosm, which is the individual. This means that the structures, patterns, and laws governing the vast expanse of the cosmos are mirrored within us. In spiritual practices, this belief supports the idea that by understanding ourselves, our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions, we can begin to comprehend the larger workings of the universe. One way to think of this is through the lens of astrology. The positions of the stars and planets at the time of your birth are believed to influence your personality, life events, and spiritual path. In this context, "as above, so below" suggests that the cosmos influences the individual, and the individual's actions reflect the energy of the cosmos. The alignment of the stars is mirrored in the energies you embody on Earth, and vice versa. The concept of microcosm and macrocosm is also prevalent in alchemy. The process of turning base metals into gold symbolizes the journey of transforming the self, refining the soul to align more closely with divine principles. The alchemical process mirrors the transformation of the individual, paralleling the transformation of the universe itself. This idea is not limited to astrology, but extends to the way everything in nature operates, whether it's the balance of elements on Earth, the interconnectedness of all living things, or the cycles of birth and death. The physical world is a reflection of spiritual truths, and vice versa. It teaches us that our inner world shapes the outer world, and our actions in the material world are reflective of larger universal forces. The spiritual meaning: bridging the material and spiritual realms. One of the most transformative aspects of "as above, so below" is its spiritual interpretation. It serves as a reminder that our spiritual practices and beliefs are not separate from our material existence. In many spiritual traditions, we often hear that we must strive for spiritual enlightenment, but what "as above, so below" teaches us is that the material world itself is an integral part of our spiritual journey. The physical body, the material world, and the spiritual realm are not separate. They are interwoven. This is a call to recognize that spirituality isn't just about transcendence or escaping the world. It's about embodying the divine in our daily lives. To truly connect with the divine, we must look at our thoughts, our actions, our environment, and our interactions as reflections of the larger cosmic order. For instance, a major aspect of spiritual practices like meditation and prayer is not just to transcend the body, but to integrate the lessons of the spiritual world into the body and mind. Every action we take in the material world can be seen as an act of spiritual expression. And when we view our everyday actions as part of a larger divine framework, we begin to live more intentionally. This philosophy also speaks to the idea that the divine is not out there somewhere, but exists within each of us. Just as the stars above follow laws of harmony, so can we create harmony within ourselves and our lives. In this way, as above, so below teaches us that the path to spiritual enlightenment does not involve leaving behind the material world, but rather embracing it and finding the divine in everything. The psychological meaning. Understanding your inner world. As above, so below also carries psychological implications. In this context, the phrase speaks to the balance between our conscious and subconscious minds. The above could represent the conscious mind, the thoughts we are aware of, while the below represents the subconscious, our hidden thoughts, beliefs, and desires. To live in harmony with the world around us, we must understand our inner world. Our thoughts shape our perceptions of reality, and in turn, the way we perceive the world around us influences our mental and emotional states. In essence, the external world is a reflection of our inner reality, and to change our external circumstances, we must first shift our internal beliefs and attitudes. For example, if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts or battling self-doubt, the world around you may mirror that negativity in your relationships or your work environment. On the other hand, cultivating positive thoughts, self-love, and gratitude can create an outward experience that reflects those inner qualities. The phrase teaches us that our mental state is reflected in our environment, and thus, changing our thoughts can lead to a shift in our external circumstances. Psychological concepts like the law of attraction and cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, also align with the principle of as above, so below, suggesting that our thoughts and mental patterns can manifest in our lives in tangible ways. By working with the above, the conscious mind, we can influence and heal the below, the subconscious, creating a harmonious relationship between mind, body, and the world around us. Applying as above, so below in your daily life. Now, let's dive into how this ancient concept can be practically applied in your life. The idea that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm means that every action you take is part of a larger cosmic order. If you want to live a life that is aligned with the divine or the universe, you need to be intentional with your thoughts, actions, and relationships. 1. Self-awareness. Understanding that your inner world is reflected in the outer world allows you to practice self-awareness. Are your thoughts and beliefs in alignment with your values and the life you want to create? 2. Mindfulness. Being present in every moment, whether it's a simple task like washing dishes or having a conversation, helps you to connect more deeply with both the spiritual and physical aspects of life. 3. Balance. The phrase also emphasizes the importance of balance. Just as the universe has its cycles, rhythms, and natural laws, our personal lives require balance between work, rest, relationships, and spiritual practices. 4. Energy alignment. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of aligning your energy with the flow of the universe. This can be done through practices like meditation, prayer, or simply being conscious of your intentions and actions in everyday life. By embodying these principles, you begin to live in harmony with both the physical and spiritual realms, aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe. The universal meaning, the interconnectedness of all things. Finally, we must recognize that as above, so below points to the universal interconnectedness of all things. What happens in one part of the universe affects the whole. This is not just a spiritual idea, but a scientific one as well. From quantum physics to ecology, everything in the universe is interdependent. Understanding this interconnectedness helps us live with a sense of responsibility, knowing that our actions, whether positive or negative, can have far-reaching consequences. Every individual, every action, every thought is part of a larger cosmic dance. The The phrase teaches us that our thoughts and actions influence the collective consciousness, and through mindfulness, we can contribute to a higher level of global awareness and unity. As we've explored, as above, so below is not just a phrase, it is a key to understanding the deeper truths of life. Whether we're looking at it through a spiritual, psychological, or even scientific lens, it reminds us that everything is interconnected, and that understanding the small, our thoughts, our actions, can lead to a greater understanding of the whole. So, as you go about your life, remember that the universe isn't separate from you. It is you. Your inner world shapes the outer world, and the outer world reflects what is inside. By embracing this wisdom, you can live a more balanced, intentional, and meaningful life. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of as above, so below. I hope this video has inspired you to look at the world around you with a new perspective. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Until next time, stay mindful, stay balanced, and keep seeking the wisdom of the universe. If you found this video transformative, consider sharing it with others who may benefit from this wisdom. Together, we can create a ripple effect of understanding and positivity.